This is the list that was doing well during and after the Pro Tour, with the Soul Spike spiking up to $90 a piece after this deck had some success in the finals. Of course, losing to Nadu. I guess it didn't make it to the finals because the top 4 was all Nadu, but making it to the top 8 at least. So we lost Grief in this past Monday's ban list, which was very sad, and I'm still, you know, 07 Grief. I'll remember you. Everybody 07 in the chat right now for Grief. Oh, hold on. Let me fix the green screen. 07's for Grief. But we gotta move on. So this is a Griefless build of the deck. Playing 4 copies of Inquisition of Kozilek, 2 copies of Thoughtseize. Those are discard spells. Instead, we only got 2 copies of Fatal Push here, and the 4 copies of Bowmaster to kill some creatures. 4 Necros, 4 Rings, and 4 Shellys, the staple package of 4/4/4. Just trying to maximize your chances of doing unfair things every single game. And then, of course, the 4 Soul Spikes that we can draw off the Necro and dome our opponent for 4 by pitching 2 black cards. And then we have the Marches that we can pitch all of our extra black cards and gain a bunch of life. Then we have 2 copies of Beathook Massacre, which is just a main deck sweeper that's really, really good against Boros Energy. Mana-wise, we got Castle Lochthwain, Phyrexian Tower, a bunch of Swamps, Takenuma, and then we got some MDFCs, Revitalizing Repass, put a +1/+1 counter target creature against Indestructible. You can target Shieldred, make it a 5/6 and Indestructible. In response to some removal, we got Agadeem's Awakening to bring a few things back from the graveyard, which doesn't come up very often. But it also is untapped. This one's tapped, this one's untapped. Rogart Trial is also untapped. It's a 3/1 that exiles the graveyard, and then Fel the Profane's 4 mana kill spell that also comes to play untapped for 3 life. That's just a good black MDFC that also like pitches to March, it pitches the Soul Spike, and it just saves your Shieldred, which I think is very important even though it comes into play tapped. Sideboard wise, we got a couple copies of Thoughtseize for the combo matchups, Break the Ice for the big mana matchups, Graveyard Trespasser for the Flage matchups, Plague Engineer for energy because you can name Cat, Force to Despair for probably also the energy matchup if I had to guess, Path of Peril for the energy matchup as well, and then 2 copies of Damping Sphere for Storm the big mana matchups. Alright, so let's do an MDFC count. 1. Mulligan. MDFC count. 1, 2 ring trawlers. So we got 3 lands. Put the Soul Spike back. This is probably a keep. Let's do an MDFC count. 1. Mulligan. That was a tough hand. Alright, play the Revitalizing Repass and pass. Do you think Frog's Oblivious is going to be playing Frogs? I'm going to be kind of upset if they're not playing Frog Tide. They're playing Blue-Red Murktide? Oh, that's like the most insulting thing I've ever seen. Maybe Grixis? That's Beathook Massacre for 1. I just passed the turn. I killed the DRC. Yay, me. Oh, it came back. Alright, Halo Tractor time. Or do you have Spell Pierce? No Spell Pierce? Oh, no. Oh, no, opponent. That was your first mistake. Not having Spell Pierce. EI. Probably have a handful of Spell Snares over there. Looking like a fool. A ring fits into another deck? Nah, that can't be right. I could Soul Spike this DRC, but I think I kind of want to Inquisition them. I'm also at 21, so if I'd have to take a hit from the DRC, it's not that big of a deal. I guess it's a big deal if they play Murktide afterwards. But I can Soul Spike this Murktide, right? Because it's just a 4/4. Revitalizing Repass. Wow, that's a lot of graveyard hit. Alright, let's Inquisition. DRC, Expressive Iteration, Spell Snare, and Holy Heat. I'm going to take Expressive Iteration, and then I'm going to Soul Spike. Itching You and you. And then play maybe I should hold the Takenuma. Either way, I'm gonna cast Bogart Trawler. No, I think I'm gonna play the Takenuma. Because I'm probably casting this Felder Profane on the DRC. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't cast the second DRC first. Vin's Murktide. They lose 1 life. That Soul Spike's so good, it just killed the Murktide. When was the last time a Soul Spike's killed a Murktide? It's gotta be years. The last card in hand Spell Snare. I'm gonna draw a Shieldred for turn. Shelly. Swampy. Oh. Double O. I guess they have Spell Snare, right? I should push 1. I gain life. And then, yo, this incidental life gain is pretty nice. And then Fel the Profane the other. I go back up to 24. I just pass. So I do know I have Spell Snare, so the Bowmaster was not a good play there. Digs them quite a bit deeper. Oh, that's a lot of good cards. Necro. Swoop. That seems like a good spot for Graveyard Trespasser. And Thoughtseize. And that's probably all I want to bring in. I think as good as the Mihawk Massacre looked there, I should probably board it out. Mihawk Massacre 2 being confirmed in one of the, like, was it an unset that was confirmed in? That makes me very happy. I actually don't know what to board out here. Is there ever right to board out MDFCs? Wait, it's in Duskmourn? I thought it was in a joke set. Go down to Shelly also. Because they have Unholy Heat. I think Shelly dies really easily. We keep these. I'm only getting to 5. Yeah, Shelly and Ring, and then I guess Soul Spike. I'm rolling to 4. My poor opponent. Preordain. Also Wizards. The 1 Ring 2 goes on the stack. His hand is pretty questionable, I'm not gonna lie. But if they're mulling to 4, anything looks good. Just counterspell. Sure thing. Your turn. I feel like they drew Frog and they know I got black mana. Orcish Bowmasters ping. Push Fatale. That's not good. No coffers in this build. Coffers I think is really slow still. When Eldrazi gets to play Ancient Tomb and Coffer still has to play Coffers, it's tough. Yeah, Mono Black Coffers is in a rough spot right now for sure. I'm stuck in the 4th land waiting room. This is pain. Well, maybe I'll just Bowmaster them and then Soul Spike them naturally. Soul Spike, kill you. Iteration. Undercity Sewers tapped. Keeps one on top. a soul spike, quote unquote, naturally. I mean, this looks like a natural soul spike to me, you know? There's nothing natural about soul spike. So I don't want to lose the spell pierce, so I think I'm just gonna pass. They kind of have to answer my board anyways. Maybe they pyroclasm my board away. That'd be sad. Oh yeah, no, that's right. I don't even lose the spell pierce. I forgot I don't have to tap mana for this. No, you're right. I don't lose to a spell pierce. I'm just giving my opponent a shot. It's got to be a fair game. Three untapped lands tries to lose to spell pierce. Okay, I could lose to force of negation. How about that? Eh? You ever lose to force of negation? See? Force. Get him to 1. I kind of think playing the land might be better. I actually don't know. Doesn't block the orc. Alright, let's attack. But I pitch the March. I feel like this is my best leftovers after the first soul spike. Blocks the orc. Sabotage. Sorry, we didn't punch yet. They had the force. Why are you sad for grief? That was my son, Hotashi. He died for nothing. It's like I lost a loved one. Necro. Oh, Soul Spike. I think I just Necro. I'm sorry, Necro Ring, not Soul Spike. Counter spell. That's so rude. I figured whatever I played was gonna get countered. So I might as well just pick a random card out of my hand and cast it. Maybe their hand's like mono preordains. Shelly result. Shelly's getting bounced. Shelly, no. I don't think we're really losing this game no matter what. But I think I'm just gonna run out the Shieldred again. Well, they don't have Delirium. Oh, that's a big Murktide. Am I in danger of getting one shot? A little bit. Maybe slight danger. Although... Put him to 4 and then kill the DRC. They're casting something. Consigned to memory? Great googly moogly, what is this? Consigned le beau masters. Push. I don't even know if I want to push. I might just save it for Soul Spike. That was probably the saddest consign I've ever seen. I don't know if I'm supposed to spike now. Or try to stick Shieldred. I don't know. That helps. That helps me make my decision quite a bit. What you working with? Forest pitching Preordain? I guess because they want to cast Brazen Bar and set up lethal. Little do they know. Here's Shelly. Spike. I may have said a Shieldred. If I drew any black card, they would just had a Shieldred. Joldred. GG's. Oh, they drew the Unholy Heat. Did they high roll? They didn't high roll anyways. I'm just playing for the love of the game. Or something like that. 1, 2... Yeah, I guess. Not happy with this hand, but here we are. MDFC count. 1. Alright, we get our Murktide run back. We drew one of the worst cards in the blue-black Murktide matchup. Meat Hook Massacre. I guess I can kill a Bowmaster, maybe. A Bowmaster and his friend. More Murktide? Color me surprised. 4 Chain to the Rocks. You got Static Prison. Static Prison's pretty good. Although I hadn't even thought about Chain to the Rocks as like an option. It's probably not awful. Yogg, people gotta figure out Yogg. Yogg's in a weird spot because it's like too slow to be top tier, but like too resilient to be low tier. It's weird. Mango actually stole that Boros list from somebody that won the challenge with it. Had 4 rings. Yeah, that's because Yogg's just like a little slow. Yeah, it was like partially Bamzing's list, and it was like partially somebody that won the challenge with it also. Because before Bamzing like tweeted about putting multiple rings in Boros energy, somebody like won the challenge for 4 rings in energy. Just steal lists from other people. That's exactly what I'm doing. I stole this list from Travis Brown. Frog. Frog champ. X equals 6. I was kind of hoping they were going to discard to that. Maybe I put too much into it. Counterspell, Fatal Push, Force of Negation, Psychic Frog, Spell Snare, Murktide, Murktide. I'm going to take Force of Negation. Maybe I tap off another Frog and then I can like top deck Ring. Or top deck Necro. Unban Grief. You're hired. Chatter. Push the Frog. Shelly. Hop down, draw fetch. Jildred. Five Murktide. Oh, Halo Tractor. Oh, Necro. I'd like to dedicate this win to hit Lord of the Rings card, the One Ring. You're always there for me, buddy. Always on the top of my deck waiting. Yeah, I think our opponent got like maximum punish from every single line they took this game. They do get to kill the Shieldred though. But it's very funny. These aren't great draws. Let's Marcha for 5. If they counter this, I'm just gonna Necro and draw like a bajillion. I don't want to go too ham, so I think I'm just gonna draw like 9. Spike. Yeah, we got 30 life. We're chilling. If we're in danger of dying, then yeah, but I don't. We're kind of the opposite of dying right now. We're thriving. We're in our lane. I don't think I should have kept this other Necro. I probably should have discarded it over the land, but I guess it is another black card. What's the minimum basics you should play him in this list? I have no idea. 9, if I had to guess. 8, 7? I don't know. If we're talking about like 2, 3 color decks, you should play like at least one of each basic. But it all depends on your curve and what your mana cost looks like, what your pips need. Probably 8 in this list, if I had to guess. Counterspell, Spell Snare. I will take your counterspell, and I will play the bug. End step. I'd like to draw 17 cards. No, come back. I want to draw 17 cards. Hater. Not letting me draw 17 cards. Gotta cut one more. I don't remember what I cut last time either. Was it a Shelly? Yeah, they had Unholy Heat though. And this list doesn't have Unholy Heat, so I think I want the Shellys in. Sort of a March. That's what I'm saying, Fresh Kale. Let me Splinter Twin on a Grief. At least once. Just like his cube. Good night, Connor. Have a good one. His hand's a bunch of nothing. And then ring Shelly. I swear, it wouldn't even be good. What's that, Bog Games? Or is it Zebo Games? I guess it's Zebo Games. Yep, cleared in. Hey, is turn 1 pitch Soul Spike scamming? Because if so, I am scamming all day long. Turn 3 Narset? I don't think I've seen Narset in forever. I kind of hope they Narset me, though. Snot Sneeze. I'm gonna wait on the Snot Sneeze. Maybe I should do it on turn 1 and take Frog. So I can't really beat a Frog right now. Uh-oh. Max Punish is drawing the Inquisition right after. Archmage's Charm, Counterspell, Murktide. A Counterspell. Probably also take Archmage's Charm, let the Murktide me. Hope I rip Necro. Fail to rip Necro, die. It's gonna be a big Murktide. Yeah, I guess I have tap Castle anyways, so I can't even draw Necro. I have no swamps in my mono black deck. Shice, I forgot. Maybe I should just play castle. They're passing, so they do counter magic. It's like kind of tempting to pitch Soul Spike here and kill the frog. I think I'm gonna do that in upkeep. Soul Spike this frog, pitching both Shellies. Otherwise, I'm just gonna straight up die to it. If I want to counterspell it, it's fine. They had to discard their entire hand if they want to keep it alive. Which is also fine. This deck sucks. Sometimes you have to Soul Spike a frog. Take your 3 for 3 and move on. And hope to rip land. Land, please? One time? For the one time? Okay, they just let the frog die, which means we're not under any pressure. Graveyard Trespasser. I think I need to eat an instant. Let's eat Archmage's Charm. Shrink the Murktide. Libo Boys. Best modern card. Took out like 1/64 of their graveyard. Day Night Mechanic, Angriest. This is actually the worst mechanic keep track I've ever made in the history of ever. Might even be worse than banding. It was Pioneer Night. It was Pioneer Tuesday. Here's Murktide. That's a big boy. When I want to draw a land and I draw a Soul Spike instead, it brings a tear to my eye, and not in a good way. Always been tried, Fruit Kid. I messed with it quite a bit at one point, especially when Leyline Scion was very popular. I made this Leyline Scion Sorin Vein Ripper Rhinos deck, and it was terrible, but it was kind of funny. I think I ended up 4-1 that league with it. Yo, Ginger, thank you for the raid. Alright, let me get the Subway Surfers on, and the Family Guy on, and the Master Chef. The soap cutting. Yeah, I gotta talk at 1.75x speed. Halo Tractor. My Halo. Yo, lad, thank you for the 18 months. Ouch. Think they have one more counterspell in their hand? There's no way they have another counterspell, right? They were thinking if they wanted to discard cards to Frog, I think. It is unclear if we even win this game if they don't have counterspell. That's a good place to be in. Anyways, cast my hit Lord of the Rings card, the One Ring. It's stuck. Yay, us. I guess I'm attacking and just exiling this counterspell out of the graveyard. Even though it's gonna grow the Murktide. I don't think I'm winning this game without attacking. Inquisition. I gotta start here. Bogart. I'm gonna get Bowmastered. Yeah, I don't think we win this game. So let's Inquisition and then concede. Push, push, force negation, sink into stupor. Sink into scooper. Is Force of Despair for this matchup? I don't think so. I think just this push should be fine enough. Let's just run it back. I don't think I want to Force Despair here. Yeah, it seems like leftover remnants from Nadu, but it's still on our sideboard. A sort of War and Peace. People forgot about the swords, didn't they? I guess people didn't really forget about the swords. The swords just kind of suck. Every opening hand has Soul Spike in it. I'm gonna keep this hand. Yeah, we have a lot of answers to Murktide. This hand's a little weak, though. It's a little weak sauce. Emperor Bones plus Revitalizing Repass. That actually sounds pretty sweet. The new Goryo's deck? Incoming? You know, it sounds great to pitch Revitalizing Repass. What's up, Patreons? How we doing? It's so messed up. Too soon. Or not soon enough, but definitely this was not the time for it. Worst time possible. Maximum grief over grief. Oh, pause champ. I think I'm actually just gonna main phase this now because of that. I can't let this Bowmaster get countered. I need to sacrifice the Phyrexian Tower so I can cast my 4 drops. It's good for the soul. Spike. If they're not doing anything, I'm not gonna do anything either. They're just gonna like hold up their counter magic and whatnot. I ain't dealing with that. I'll pass. I can play it slow. I keep drawing Soul Spike, so the value of the cards in my hand are very high right now. Go for the throat. Throat gone for. Necro. I can't cast that without sacrificing my Orc Army token. How terrible. Everything sucks. Do you counter the March on the Bowmaster? Probably not, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Was the point of damage worth it? I wasn't gonna cast anything this turn anyways. I'd like to hit actual land drops. Also, I could have just Bowmastered main phase and prevented me from doing that in the first place. Here comes Murktide. 5/5. 2 cards in hand. If I draw a land, I just gotta start jamming. I didn't draw a land. I'm in so much danger. Phyrexian Tower is so bad. Drown and Lock, Force the Negation. I guess take Drown and Lock. I feel like Phyrexian Tower gets so much worse without Grief that you shouldn't even play it. They bin Spell Snare and they drew a card. I wish this was basic Swamp. Speaking of basic swamps, I have no basic swamps. Go. Turn 7. Tap land. Your turn. Nobody talked to me for the rest of the stream. I'm so upset right now. That is the worst mono black mana base I've ever seen. Shieldred's gonna win me this game single-handedly, though. So they have land, force negation, unknown, unknown. They're at 7, and then I can Bowmaster for 1, put them to 6, Bowmaster them again, put them to 5, they crack fetch, I Soul Spike them. Gets forced. I just cast Ring. No, yeah, well. I guess I can cast Bowmaster, sack the token, and then cast Necro. I want to get this Force Negation out of their hand. Main phase flash card. Classic. Because they're still dead to Soul Spike here, right? Between the Shelly trigger and... yeah, just the Shelly trigger. Bonk. Sink it to stupid. Every deck not named Nadu or Living End or Goryo's got better. Even this Necro deck seems fine still. Yeah, it's fine because they're playing the ring. Oh, I almost died. I was 3 off from dying. I'm still dead to Fatal Push. They have Fatal Push, I'm deceased. They do not have Fatal Push. I am victorious. Let's count the MDFCs. 1. Alright. Am I gonna take 5 damage to Thoughtseize them on turn 1? Hell no. This Castle Lochthwain and this Phyrexian Tower are terrible. $15 life for turn 1 Thoughtseize, tap Castle. Raw Soul Spike for turn. I hate this deck so much. Grazer, Cultivator Colossus, Simic Growth Chamber, Mirror Pool, Lotus Field, Commercial District. I'm gonna take the Grazer. Tap land go. I love Amulet. I can't wait to play against more Amulet. Oh yeah, I saw it. I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed. I'm not even disappointed. I'm just gonna draw 14. This was not a great 14. I must admit. Hmm. Alright, what are we discarding here? I think I want to keep a Fel the Profane. I definitely want to keep a basic land. Discard, discard. I'll keep a March. Discard, discard. I think I'll keep a Thoughtseize, which should be a Grief in this spot. However, they won't let me have nice things, so I'm just going to discard everything else. Amulet, amulet. I'm dead. They go Lotus Field, they sack all their lands, they go Cultivator, they draw 10 million cards, make 10 million mana, and then I'm just gonna explode. Wow. Okay. What would Grief have done here? Absolutely nothing. Too strong, though. Nah, I stand by my decision of taking the Grazer. Because, I mean, if they get one amulet and they have the Grazer out here, they just get to accelerate naturally into, like, whatever they draw off the top anyways. My hope was just to stick the Necro and dodge them drawing a second amulet. Lotus Field, Lotus Field. That's a lot of mana. Also would have helped if I drew more Soul Spikes, I think. Thanks, definitely not. I needed that right now. Are they analyzing Cube? No, more Titan. I, like, walked away for 5 minutes earlier while my Amulet Titan opponent was comboing. I came back and they're still comboing. They were doing, like, the whole Aftermath Analyst stuff. I'm just gonna scoop. I don't think I can ever... I don't think I'm making it out of this turn alive. Thoughtseize, Damping Sphere... Force of Despair... What's bad? Meat Hook Massacres. Marches aren't great. I guess marches are fine. Leave like 3 marches in. Bow Masters, Bad Master. Fatal Push isn't great. Fatal Push can kill Aftermath Analyst though. Try like this. I mean, it's the only way that... So here's the thing. They're going to continue balancing sets around Commander because Commander is the most profitable part of Magic for Wizards of the Coast. And it's the only thing keeping the competitive scene alive as well. So if I like competitive Magic, I want to keep playing competitive Magic, I'm totally fine with them balancing stuff around Commander if it's what's going to keep the game alive. Even if we have to deal with like 59 days of Nadu or whatever. Good night, Carol. I like playing this game, so whatever they need to do to keep the game alive is fine. Not ideal, but fine. Yeah, the original text was totally fine. Card was not busted when it was originally printed. Let's Inquisition, see if we can snipe an Amulet. Sniped an Explorer. They also have Ring and Titan and Odawara. Let's take the ring, leave him with a Titan. And then try to kill them before they hit turn 6. Bargoyf into Modern. Bargoyf would be sweet. Play the Crumbling Vestige. You know you want to. Top deck Amulet. Our opponent's very skilled. Uh-oh, I am dying. Okay, need this ring like right now. 3 mana, 4 mana. Necro is okay. I'll take 3 cards. I didn't draw an untap land. Gonna explode. Ooh, Force of Despair. That's pretty good. Guess I'm betting this Break the Ice. This mana base is something else. Amulet stream when I feel like getting a migraine and Twitch chat to yell at me the entire time. Then we'll do an Amulet Titan stream. Not sure when the next time that'll be though. Yo Blade, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Lotus. That's a lot of low time. How you doing, Blade? I have to play another Titan. That'd make my day. Oh, it's this thingy. Day unmade. Amulets on a quest always get jankier, which is why they're playing this thing now. Which is like Cultivator Colossus, but out of the graveyard. That's a lot of mana. Monk of Sweat. Arena Mountain Plains, Parlor Hub with no energy. I'm like, oh man, no double white against the Haste Giganta. Hey, Hasting Giganta is pretty much Reality Smasher if you think about it. That's what Mangu told me. And Mangu's a wise man. This is a lot of game actions, opponent. Would you like to sacrifice 2 to Lotus Field? Sacrifices Lotus Field and something else. Do they have another Aftermath Analyst or Bear? I'm just trying to cast my most fun card according to Wasi, hit Lord of the Rings card, the One Ring. And my opponent's making it inconvenient for me to cast hit Lord of the Rings card, the One Ring, so I'm not having any fun this match. Give me the arena prompt, are you having fun, so I can write no. Transmute West. Are they gonna get another Titan? And then finally haste their stuff and get blown out by Force of Despair? They get Shifting Woodland. Okay. Go to War as my Necro. Okay. That was it? That was the turn? Eh. Bonk. I'm kind of surprised we didn't die. Spike. Where were you like 3 seconds ago, Bogart Trawler? When I could have used you to exile the graveyard. Control decks are very hard to pilot as a new player, so I would have also advised like avoiding them for the most part. You don't have to avoid them completely, but it's gonna be a higher learning curve, that's for sure. Oh, I got basic swamp in play. We're taking this one down. Baseju, Lotus Field, Urza Saga. Okay. First deck Titan. Don't do that. I'm about to hard cast the Soul Spike. For real though. Oh, what giant horrible thing did you top deck? Is it a Titan? Show me Primeval Titan. Oh my god, it's hit Titan of the Rings Titan. Tasting it. This economy? Bin's Amulet. Pitch Thoughtseize and pitch Fell the Profane. Let me just double check. This is 6. Currently 6. Done. Ouch. Draw. Ooh, Damping Sphere. Seems pretty good. I'm not gonna be able to cast Titan for a while, I don't think. I also just haven't found a Shield Grid in half my deck. Osage the Damping Sphere. And now I can march the Titan. Good thing I kept the other Damping Sphere too. Hey, another ring. Mein Gott. We're ringing Lupin. Hey, you're late. Where you been, Shelly? Not gonna draw any cards. Don't need to. Okay, game 3. Yeah, I think we're just submitting. That was fine. That went well. Force of Despair did a lot of work that game, that's for sure. I think I definitely would have lost this game without Force of Despair. I'm gonna keep this hand. Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. It's gotta break the ice in it, and that's all I need. Just this one break the ice. And Fellow Profane's not... Or Fellow Profane's not terrible in the matchup. Turn 1 Amuletos. Inquisition. They just kept lands. I guess. They knew I was just gonna turn 1 discard them, and they're like, I can't have this. I'm just gonna keep all lands. Bounces Besage back, which makes sense. I still am not convinced they have anything in hand, but I might as well Inquisition them again because I'm not doing anything else this turn. I have a prime time in hand. I see. I'm gonna get a Lotus Field. What's up, Wes? How we doing? Break the Ice is looking awful. Was Grief ever real? I guess on the plus side is that if they're hasting this, then they're not copying it next turn. So I get to pop the Titan. I mean, I think they have a T-West in hand, though. The Ice is most certainly not breaking. So I can go Transmute for a pack because they have triple blue here. I'm grabbing Shifting Woodland and Urza Saga. I still have Besaju in hand to Soul Spike. Creature, land, artifact. I think I just gotta pass. And profane this Titan. Alright, the Grief was not me. That was not my fault. If that was my fault, they would have banned it about 6 to 8 months ago. But also, it just doesn't make any sense. Explode him. It might just like haste it, or Saga Construct or something. Grief actually caught a stray for Ring Sins. That's cool though. I agree, thanks a lot, Dingo. It's not my fault! Aftermath Analyst, oh, we're so cooked. Yo, Ross, thank you for the follow. Welcome home. My home is getting absolutely decimated by Titan. So they have artifact, sorcery, creature. They're one short. They're one land short. This is fine. They'll just pass the turn without doing anything. Surely. Imagine if I could overload this, break the ice. Wow, what do I do? The shifting woodlands are a problem. This Urza Saga is a problem. Shimata, Chad. I don't know what to do. Opponent being at 20 is a problem. Soul Spike them past the turn. I know what's in their hand. I know they have a Besaju in hand, and they have like Soul Spike Self. They might just have to Bogart Trawler. I hope they like just whiff, but I'm pretty sure they have a Teleria Academy in hand, so they're just gonna transmute it for a pact and then Titan me anyways. Alright, time to ring. I'm done thinking. I'm casting Hit Lord of the Rings card, the One Ring. Not Academy, the freaking Teleria West. If they had Academy, I'd probably call Judge right now. I promise they don't have Teleria Academy in hand. I really hope they have Teleria Academy in hand so I can get them DQ'd. Yeah, then we gotta play around Black Lotus after that. Gotta get them the delicious Dairy Queen next door to the Apex, which I'll be visiting after we O2 this next team event. Vexing Bobble is, that's a problem. That's a big problem. When's the next Apex? I think it's September 22nd. Ever think to spend this much time in Caldwell, Ohio? No. No, I didn't. September 20th. That's right. I'm probably going to be here until the Invitational in November. I think I'm most likely just not leaving the East Coast until then. Yeah, I'm still in the cornfields. Eh. We're so dead. This Vexing Bobble's gonna kill me. This Titan's gonna kill me. This Shifting Woodland's gonna kill me. This T-West is gonna kill me. Ask them if they'll concede. Somehow I don't think they're gonna concede to me. They have nothing but lands, man. That's gotta happen. I gotta pitch 2 cards from my hand. If I ever let this break the ice, I would die to Shifting Woodland on Titan. So I didn't have that as an option. Go. I guess. I'll block and march one of these, 'cause it's gonna go up to 6 power. 7 if they mirror pool, I guess. Let's look in Doom chat. They have Echoing Deeps in hand also. Can also haste one of these. Just have to block one, march. And try not to die. Mycosynth Garden copying here, which is going to make them into 6/6s. So 6, 7, Mirror Pool, 8. I think I'm just dead. This is smart by them, because now it's going to be 6. And I got to march this one. For 3. No, that's not going to do either. Do I have to get rid of this Break the Ice? I have no idea how we win this game, chat. They casted like a Titan, an Analyst, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I'm just dead on board. I don't know how I was supposed to win this game, though, to be fair. This is already pretty much a mulligan to 6 with the Soul Spike being in the hand, so I'm just going to ship it. Somehow this hand actually looks a little bit better. Back ring. Rely heavily on this Necro. Be very sad when they take my Necro out of my hand with a Thoughtseize. I'll play Murktide. So this league's been 2 Murktides and a Titan. Now 3 Murktides and a Titan. Modern Sea League. Thunder Trap Trainer. The only one on Bad Deck Tuesday. It's just Zoomer Jund. Is this tempo? I think we need to get a committee out here to decide if Murktide's tempo. Counterspell, snap, snap, spell, snare, sink into stupor. If I take Counterspell, they have no answers to me just playing this Necro. Oh, I should probably play land like a freaking ding dong and not pass. Inquisition, go. Missed my second land drop. So this is their hand. I think if I stick this Necro, they probably have no way of taking it off the table. There's the Sink into Stupor. Curious to see if they bolt themselves. They are going to bolt themselves, which means they have Snap Preordain. But they're just passing. If they're just passing, they're leaving a Bolt, Spell Snares, or sorry, Bolt, Spell Snare, Snapcaster, Snapcaster. Now they have one unknown. One of these is not correct. I think that they only have one Snapcaster. Or is it one Spell Snare, two Snapcasters? I'm calling the bluff. I'm just gonna play the Necro. Yay! It worked. I'm also not gonna go too low here. I think I want to draw up to 8 cards, so I'm gonna draw 4 here. I also have Flame. Is that their pickup for turn? Mm-hmm. That's a lot of Necros. It's been Necro, and then Bogart Trawler seems a little bit valuable. Maybe a March here. Two Snap, one Snare. That sounds right. Counterspell, Lightning Bolt, Snap, Spell Snare. Let's take Counterspell. Then Snapcaster. Also, he's gonna Snap Counterspell this. Which would be surprising, but I could see it. They're gonna do it. Alright, play the Fellmire tapped. And now we know their entire hand. I think I just draw one metric shit ton of cards here. Okay, what are we pitching? You. One Shelly can probably go. Fatal Push, Inquisition. This. I don't think I want the Soul Spike. Maybe I leave a second Shelly in my hand. Yeah, that's probably fine. I could also leave a Bowmaster. Or I could leave a Bogart Trawler. Maybe no, let's leave Inquisition. So that way I can scout. I know their entire hand. Discard Swamp. The awkward part about Inquisition here is they could just go Snapcast or target counterspell and let the Inquisition resolve, and then I can't really cast Shieldred. I am back at 17, so I have a little bit of life total to play with. Yeah, I guess that maybe I should discard Castle or Takanuma in case they have Harbinger. And the Sun, but smaller. Necro, but a little bit worse. Flare of Denial. I think I'm just casting a Shieldred into the counterspell. I gotta get rid of the counterspell somehow anyways, with the Snapcaster into counterspell. Maybe I should have kept Bogart Trawler around, but I did keep a second Shieldred for like this exact situation. Let's go Snap Flare. Because it's more expensive. I guess they could also Snap Flame. Eat some damage. I guess it's 2 cards worth 4 life to them. The answer is probably no. I guess the answer is no. I think I'm just drawing up to 3 here. Or up to 5, so drawing 3 total. Another Inquisition was a big pickup. I know they have Spell Snare, Lightning Bolt in hand. So I can scout, see if I'm in any danger. Inquisition, Shieldred, push the Snappy. Have a good time. Finn's Arena of Glory. I wonder if I'm on the Crackling Drake build. This matchup can be tough, but I have beaten it twice already. Inquisition, take the Spell Snare. Push Fatale. Shelly. I had to turn off auto yields. I can't be yielding to this. Can yield to this and also soul spike them in the face. Pitch Agadeems and Bogart, and then I have a hand of 4 basic swamps and a Shieldred. I couldn't ask for a better hand, to be honest. It's cool. Let's take the Thought Seizes. I think the Graveyard Trespassers are acceptable for dealing with the Snapcaster, Instants, and Sorceries. I could bring in Plague Engineer on a Wizard. I think that's way too cute, though. Yo, thank you, Wendy, for the Prime of the 12 months. And the kind words. Appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, I will. Which is being mediocre at Magic. I'm bored out. I have been liking this Agadeem's Awakening, and I haven't really been liking the full 4 copies of Revitalizing Repast. But I also feel bad siding out MDFCs, especially in like a control-esque matchup. Everybody's got to be mediocre at something. I spec in the Magic. And Dexterity. I have very mediocre to poor Dexterity. I'm gonna board out of Repast. Yeah, I boarded out the Mihooks, right? Yeah. Let's count the MDFCs. 1, 2, 3. Keep. Even though this is a mulligan to 6 because the Soul Spike's sitting here. Spark. S. 1. 2 MDFC. 3 MDFC. 4 MDFC. Spears. I love Twitch chat. Wow, what an ugly ass island, says one chatter. That's my favorite island, says the next chatter. Hey Dingo, do you think it's worth to start foiling my paper control deck, knowing very well that my rings could go bye-bye in December? If it's a risk that you're willing to take, I'd say live your bliss. But also, legally speaking, I'm not a financial advisor. You do what you want with your money, and don't sue me if you lose money. Thanks. Actually, I think I play this untapped, then hold a Bowmaster plus Revitalizing Repast. Yeah, if you do well, remember me. That's all I'm saying. Remember this exact conversation that we had. Remember financial advisor Dingo around Nissa? I think that was that one time I actually tried to give legitimate financial advice. And it went very poorly for anybody that listened and didn't sell Nissas like immediately after. Polarity? I mean, I guess. That's pretty bad for me. They lost the flip. Oh, you fool. Letting the One Ring resolve in my modern format? Now you will know pain. You bought 2 foil copies. I'm proud of you. You took the dive and you committed. I'm about to have so much fun tapping my hit Lord of the Rings card, the One Ring. Let me have a peep. Snap. Snap. Sink into stupor. Flare. I'm gonna take a snap. Now I just don't want to cast anything committal. Because if I guess I'm looking for a player, then I'm gonna be really sad. Why are there snapcasters not Miku? That's a great question. Welcome back, hit Lord of the Rings card, the One Ring. I missed you. I choose you, Graveyard Trespasser. You are my counterspell bait. Gets counterspelled, refuses to elaborate. Hasty Snapcaster. Bowmasters, I choose you. You are my counterspell bait. Yes, excellent. It's very funny how much, like, effort they're trying to get into stealing my Bowmasters as opposed to anything else. Did you get him? Won the flip. I believe this belongs to me. That's a bold flare. I don't even think it's worth the Necro here. Let's pass. I'll just play, like, Ring and then Children. I think I'd much more rather just have my draw step at this point. Maybe I should have pitched Necro, knowing that they would do that. They left one top, one bottom. I thought I was a little bold. Let's cast a Shelly since we have 2 of them. Counterspell. Yeah, I hope they don't top that Crackling Drake. I will die if they top that Crackling Drake. Because I wanted to cast the Necro. I didn't think that they would spend the Flare. But they didn't. That's a pretty good draw. Bolts me. Blood Moons me. Sure. I'm never casting this Necro, that's for sure. I don't know if it's good against Mono Black. I think it's like, eh. It's a card you can have in the matchup. Yeah, they can't cast Counterspell anymore. They don't have access to Drake because they cut themselves off at double blue. If they drew Flame, then I guess I'm pretty sad. I'm pretty sad. Just assuming. I mean, what else are gonna be Arena of Glorying in? Oh, it's not Drake. Oh, it's not great. This is also not great. We might be in a little bit of danger, chat. Need more swamp. This blood moon is hurting me quite a bit, actually. Because I can't go Takanuma and then cast Jelly. Draw another flame. I need a big march off the top. March. It's a lot of thought seizes. Soul Spike. I don't think Soul Spike's gonna do it here. I guess it'll keep me alive a little bit. Okay, well, if they're pinging me and me. Am I having fun? That's a good question. Oh yeah, the Narisa Enlightened Master with the Arena Super Sweep. That's not Enlightened Master, it's like Enlightened Exile. Enlightened Master thinks it's 6-mana one. I hope you're drawing all double blue spells, opponent. March. Second swamp. It's all come together. I guess they are dead to Soul Spike. That's the best way of going about this. Pitch. So I don't want to die to Lightning Bolt, right? I want to probe for Force Negation before I kill them with a Soul Spike. I guess the best way of going around that. Snap invert polarity. Found the line. Alright. Prediction time, chat. His hand's close. Let's try it. They didn't reveal Giganta, so... Oh, it's Devour. I'm fudged. I'm fudged. It's through the breach, it's not anything creature related. Should mold. Doubters, rise up. Rise up, doubters. We're losing game 1 already. Ah, Bowmasters will save me. You know what? I should have played tapped Castle Lockthorn. Forget how infuriating this land is. In my mono black deck. You'd think it'd be free, but it's just not. Murktide never recovered after Lord of the Rings. You're so right. Bowmaster got printed, and it's all been downhill from there. Will you save Goryo's for us, the common folk? I could try my best, but no guarantees. Necro's been fine. It still feels like the same deck that it was before. I think that some of the mana-based decisions need to change. Like, I don't think you can play for Exian Tower anymore, really. Oh, Master. 1. I'm gonna ping one of these spawn tokens. The Gories win the challenge, post grief ban. Yeah, we're gonna get breached anyways. I don't know, I have to take a look. I thought the deck would be pretty dead without it, but I am often wrong. Breach versus red white with 4 ring, the one that just happened. That sounds about right. Speaking of ring, why ring? Why ring? Yeah, you can share the Warriors list. Oh, hi ring. I did not tap it. I did not. Alright, so this Warriors list has what? 4 frogs? 1 Emperor Bones. It's got Ephemerate. It's just missing Grief. So they took out Grief and they just put in more frogs instead. Was Grief holding back every deck this entire time because Grief isn't actually that good? Devour. You're late, Bowmasters. The heck, man. This is fine. They just have a million cards in hand, the ability to make me sacrifice 6 permanents. It's fine. Yeah, what if the challenge winner was secretly a Watsy plant? I love these conspiracy theories. Our bans made the format better. Thank you for your service. Yeah, and the list didn't have the 1 ring in it either, so bam, 1 ring, fine. Or print that into the ground. Grief, gone, doesn't matter. Format, solved. Check. Soul Spikes, not drawn. I got a handful of Meat Hook Massacres, though. What did they just return? Is that dust? Yep. Yeah, these Eldrazi's have a distinct lack of meat on them. I'm excited for Meat Hook Massacre 2, Return of the Meat Hook Massacre. I think it's gonna be a good sequel. Discarded Emrakul. Soul Spike. Soul Spikes. Shimata. Maybe they accidentally tapped the ring. A commander player's dream. Revitalizing Repass looking very poor in this matchup. If I get said hexproof, man, it'd be so much better. Sure. Indestructible, huh? I have to be getting breached. They have 13 cards in hand. Alright. I have a plan. Let me see what spaghetti's coming in first. Okay, I have a plan. March you for exactly 6. So 1, 2. I guess I can do it for this many, because I did top deck exactly Soul Spike. That's fine. Let's do it for this many. Does your plan die? No, I gotta draw Soul Spike. Or I guess pass the turn and then they can't win, right? Because they're gonna die to Ring. Oh. Ring. Bad card. Terrible. Awful. Badge. It's just like about as bad as Revitalizing Repast. I thought this deck died too, but it turns out Grief's just bad. See this card? This one right here? With the top hat? It's bad. Not good. Real bad. Oh, every time I move this green screen. No, trust me, this is just the play mat that's behind me. It's not a green screen or anything. You see, right here, chat? I signed this. I signed my own green screen. Bad card. Illusion shattered. Your signature's on that brick? That's so funny. Just had the match, they have the raid. Quirksy, they have the prime. Yeah, this is probably my last league. We've been going for almost 6 hours now. The bottom right corner, let me double check. That's the left. Let me extend the green screen. Down here, maybe? One of these. Scoot the screen over. I don't know if I can do that. How'd that work? I think I'd have to scoot the actual picture over. Let's see if I can scoot the picture over. Somewhere down there. We can't shatter the illusion though. It's not a door back here. It's just Grief. This ain't good. This hand looks really good. I only make it a drawn. Eat, sleep, make it a drawn. 1, 2, 7. That's my morning routine. I know, right? 2, 5 with Talisman. Done. Quick math. Speaking of Talisman, we got Devour, we got Ugin's Lab, we got DKS, we got the One Ring, and I will take the Kozilek's command. Next turn, I'm gonna break the ice on the Ugin's Lab. Probably. Oh, they did not pay. Instead, they have Talisman. I guess I will Thoughtseize, and then Thoughtseize. And then Thoughtseize again. Devour. It's welcome to Devour. They're grabbing Beseiju number 2. That's so rude. They're holding on to this Devour for dear life. I think I just pass some Bowmasters. Then maybe I break the ice if they play like a Need Temple or something. Probably gonna break the ice in Ugin's Lab anyways. Wet Ball. I will play Wet Ball because it probably incentivizes them to Beseiju it. I would love a third land here. So I can start Necroing. How am I supposed to Necro on 2 lands? They didn't Beseiju. Opponent's not making this easy. Unfortunately, I think I have to break their ice. I know one card in their hands, Devour, one card in their hands, Beseiju, and then they have one unknown. It's the ring. It's always the ring. Oh, look at me. I'm Head Lord of the Rings card, the One Ring. Watsy thinks I'm so much fun. Even Dingo's gonna draw one. Really mad. Go. Ugh. Good. I'm going to 1. I only ever need 1 life. I win these. What's up, Jesse? Jesse? You know I win these, right? We got it like that. Yeah, man, for sure. Bye-bye, Bowmaster. Ask me for help. What's up, Jesse? Well, I think I was winning these, but not anymore. Yeah, I can't really help anybody right now. But Brick can help me by gifting you a sub, Jesse. Hmm. Play with you and TJ. Hmm. Actually, that might work out. Can you message me, Jesse? Because I might have a teammate for you if it's not me. Send me a DM tomorrow, bet. Take breach? What is this take breach? Okay. So rude, opponent. They're like, how badly should I murder Dingo? Twiddles fingers together. That's gonna be 10 minutes for me, big dog. I didn't know you wanted to go over to the team. You guys think I was scary that Saturday? Yeah, carrying TJ across the finish line. I heard at one point that TJ didn't want to talk to you anymore. Because you asked him a question and then he responded super unseriously. And then you're just like, alright, I'm done talking to you. Which is very funny in hindsight. I don't talk to PT during the team events. He just kind of does his thing. 5 questions and got 0 responses. Yeah, sounds like TJ. Yeah, this hand's kind of not great. I was mulliganing for PT. That's true. I can keep this hand. It's fine. Go back to Soul Spike. The One Ring, Thought Not Seer, Trinisphere. I'm dead. I unironically think I need to take this Thought Not Seer. Turn 1, turn 2. Yeah, I think I can play around Trinisphere a little bit better than Thought Not Seer. I need my Necro. I also need my 3rd land drop, though. Yo, Zeriak, thank you for the raid. You refer to Team Magic as bowling. Stay in your lane. I like that. Or I could just take the transfer too. Land one time, land, please, land. I need you. I need you like Jesse needs me in the team event. Which is apparently not enough. Well, let's take position and pass, I guess. I need some of their lands. It's not too late. Alright. Like I said, it's not too late. Did they have Besage? Or they do have Besage? Well, maybe they draw nothing but lands for the rest of the game, and then the shield kills them. Go. I think they probably just draw with Ring anyways. Oh yeah. Or colorless Eldrazi. By March. Rip TJ. Had a good run. I think. Thanks, Mr. Lee. Can't believe this game's winnable right now. But like just barely winnable. Draw 1 card, gain 2 life. It's a damping sphere. Ooh. Oh. They have 4 lands in hand. See if they want to besiege my damping sphere. Nope. Yeah, their mono land. My mono land's wish came true, I guess. Me. They're only gonna draw lands. Only draws lands. Well, they're dead to Ring currently. So I need a replacement Ring. And they veiled. And they conceded. Yay! How the fuck did we win that game? I feel like I was losing the entire time. Yay! Top-notch Ring gameplay right there. See, guys? Ring sucks.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.